here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control using a powerful hand. I wanna be ya, I wanna see ya. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Yeah, you're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late, late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color,
on my telescope now. Get what's wrong with this thing.
Another lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make you do things wrong? If I want to stand by the line, I will always take the fall. If I just do myself, watch you leave from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all of the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muckers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever else spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. Come of all of us, and I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, astroworldtelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating in clear skies, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of the new. Oh, na 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 na. Seems to me that I have lost my friend. Got the sunset on the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid, you're feeling alone. Time and space can never afford. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghostly embrace can only me tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah! I'm coming, you can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me, yeah. And I
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be ya, I wanna see ya. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Yeah, you're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late, late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? One thing right, do I make two things wrong? If I want to stand my line, I will always take the fall. If I turn to the left, watch it hit from the right. I sleep all day long, and felt a lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money and whatever else bring. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Up. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, astroworldtelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, astroworldtelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating in clear skies, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the sound holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of the new. Oh, na 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 na. get off the highway again. Then I get lost rolling on summer day. I must be back before it's too late. You're afraid, you're feeling alone. Time and space can never afford. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back for lands with blue. Oh, na 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 na. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plan, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I
I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to tell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. wanna see, I wanna be. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Yeah, you're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. Yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late, late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
You're the lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make you do things wrong? If I want to stand by the line, I will always take the fall. If I just do left, I can live from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all of the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women refuse to understand. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money and whatever else bring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet.
take me.
And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to guitar players planet. 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 Guitar players planet.
All right, what's going on, everybody? And I didn't change the titles, so sorry, Eric/Dave. That's what happens when you work things on the fly. So
Yeah.
you know, just the Baird Automotive. Right? What was that? What was that? Son of a woman. What is a bad man? What is that? But but all right. So we survived the threatened, like, what they call it, the Eclipse apocalypse. We survived. Eric popped on. Here we go. Is Eric being muted again? No, he's just being silly. No, yeah. Your mic is dead again. Yep, your mic's dead.
What? I can't hear you.
Do.
How about now?
There you go.
There you go.
I was on and waiting for you guys. I got on at like 6:45.
Oh, your screen was totally blank.
It was like I was totally black, and then I hopped over on the YouTube, because I said what's up in the chat.
Yeah, we saw you on the chat. Yeah.
And I'm waiting, and then I see you two on. I'm like, what is going on?
I texted you. I was like, "You coming on, or are you just gonna stay in the chat?"
Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. So, God.
Yeah, so we had the eclipse a couple days. I got home at midnight last night, man. 15 hours to get home.
Wow.
It was bad. But yeah, it was a great time. Great, everybody had a great time. How was your trip in Indiana?
It was not as long as yours, man. That's for sure. But it was great. It was absolutely great. Again, Tom, thank you so much to you and your wife, Patty.
Yep.
For your hospitality. It was awesome. And I text messaged you. I don't know if you got it, Tom, that if you have any photos to share, from Monday, please feel free to send them my way.
Did he give you a test ride in the Corvette?
No, but there were. But he has a friend of his who also has a vet, and it's I was like, wow.
Oh yeah,
that is a machine.
Yep. Yeah, he was telling me at dinner he put, like, it's all chromed out and everything. We went to a local Burger King. I got some pictures that I'll show in a little bit, but yeah. So I spoke to also a prospective new guest, not new guest, but somebody that's going to be returning as a guest. Alan Mitchell is going to be coming on again. Haven't seen him in a couple years, so since then he's gotten about, like, I don't know, 15,000 people on his TikTok.
Tic-tac-toe.
My brain is still in Indiana. You got to give me a little bit. I actually worked today. I didn't want to work today, but I worked today. And it's been a long week. It's been a long week.
Oh man, I've got
So
I don't know if I told you.
I don't
You
know.
know, like my event that happened over. It's like that. It's like if anything can happen, it'll happen. It's one of those newbie type things that.
Oh, you told me
shouldn't
this.
happen.
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm getting things set up, and one crazy part of it was I have 2 rigs, and I am scrambling. Trying to get things set up.
Yep.
It was just insane. And I'm listening to the solar eclipse timer, and Tom is listening to it as well because he had it on his phone. And we are all, talking like, and it keeps chirping at us about first contact.
Yep.
And I had gotten things set up. I had my AVX. I'll see if I can find a photo of it. It was just dang. But anyway, I had 2 rigs set up. One was my DSLR on my AVX, and I had another one with my Alt-Az mount and my Rokinon 135 with a 120 S. Get them set up, ready to go. It seems like the AVX and the DSLR is working great. Backyard EOS is ready to go, so I'm messing with this one. It will not. It's got the ASI Air. I'm ready to roll. I'm getting things connected, and it will not give me anything. And I'm just like freaking out. Like what the?
Well, like anything,
hell?
like it just was black, or
It was
just
totally black. Like it wasn't. I was checking the power. I was doing everything. Power was good. I'm getting connected. I'm slewing to the sun. I'm checking with the solar finder. It's lined up. I'm not getting anything. And so I said, look, I don't have time to be messing with you. Screw it. So I just started working with my DSLR. And I grabbed some great shots because I wanted to use the 120 with the Rokinon to do sharp, to do ASI Air, to do video. So I'm like, whatever. I'm doing it great. And then the rest of the event, no problems. I'm having a blast. Now I'm starting to pack up. We're almost at fourth contact. I'm packing things up. I'm packing up the Alt-Az mount and everything. Take the solar cap off.
You had the lens cap on.
The lens cap was on. The lens cap was on.
It happens. It happens.
And
oh my God, that's hysterical.
It was one of those moments like, Eric, you bonehead.
Yep, it happens.
And
I'm I've been waiting like 4.5 years for this to happen to you. I just, I just wish it didn't happen on the Eclipse. That's all. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
how'd your little mini Schmidt work?
Yeah, the little mini Schmidt was awesome.
Yeah,
that was awesome. The Tokina worked out great.
That's awesome.
It's a nice little lens, and I mean,
cool.
Well worth it. It was so cool. And I was even freaking out a little bit because because here I am, and I can't see anything on my freaking screen. I can't see anything on the damn laptop. I'm like, trying to see it. And I'm like, and then fortunately, thank you, Tom. He had one of those laptop tents.
Yep.
Okay.
And so he let me use it.
Nice.
And I was like, I gotta get one of these.
So, yeah. Good luck finding them though, because the company that made them, I think it was like Astro Gizmos maybe, or I forget what the company that made them, sold them to Amazon, right?
Okay.
And they sold the company to Amazon. Now it's called Lap Tent or something. And Amazon has been not putting them out at all. I mean, so good luck. If you can find one, great. I mean, but some of them you just can't. It's tough to find. Those little gray tents. A lot of people have been using buying the little Tupperware. They put it on the side and push the laptop in, and do that kind of thing, like a 15 by 15 thing. And Oh,
Yeah,
okay, good. You got it at Amazon. Good. All right. Tom got one at
Yeah.
Amazon. So, but
So
Oh, you got it last week too. So
oh,
that's there you
nice,
go.
nice. Maybe that's changed. I really haven't looked at the. I haven't needed one for a while. So, but
and Tom, he got some great shots. He got, the diamond ring and everything, and I
Yep.
got Bailey's beads, and I got some really good shots. But I missed out on the diamond ring, but still, it was okay. I was still happy with everything that came out. So yeah, let's share some of these photos. And
yeah, there's
stuff
a
like
bunch of stuff in the drive already.
Yeah, so let me
There
go
was a
here
couple
to
on Discord today that were really.
Yep.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the website. here.
Abraham Jones got some amazing.
Yeah, I saw the one.
Oh.
He put it on Discord and then he flipped it because
Oh yeah, because it was upside down.
it was upside down. Or
But wow, that was unbelievable.
yeah, we had a great time. It was great meeting. Tom, tell Patty I said hi. Hi, Patty.
Where did they land? So I can share them.
It's in the critique folder.
Is it critique?
Yeah, under the Eclipse 2024 folder.
Let's see. There we go.
There you go.
Nice. All right. Cool.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got here. And share here.
Leon's getting larger.
So we got the first one here, Star Lancers.
From Jay. Get rid of that thing there. There you go.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
That looks really nice.
You see that prominence at like 6:30?
Yep.
You were able to
See
see that naked eye.
Wow, really? Wow.
Really?
I saw that naked eye.
Yeah.
Me and a bunch of people saw it naked eye. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because we were watching that prominence. It wasn't there at 10:30 in the morning because we were looking at it through H Alpha. And we said that. And then about 11 o'clock, 11:15, all of a sudden we see this big, that's actually a big loop of
It's
fire.
like a flare, right? Yeah.
Well,
it's a
yeah, and
flare.
it's coming back around and entering the sun again. But it got so big over the course of up to like 3 o'clock. We thought it was going to dissipate and disappear, but it just got brighter and brighter and brighter until you could see it. It was pretty wild.
Wow, that's cool.
Let's see, we've got another one here. I think this was also from Star Lancer.
Yep.
They're really cool.
Sorry, Chris, you're right. It's a prominence. My apologies.
I believe the next one is from Frank.
This is the
I think
video.
that was the video.
Yep, this is the video.
Oh yeah, I saw this too. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's awesome. This is what I was trying to go for.
Oh, with the 120, you were trying to do something.
Yeah, with
like
the
this.
120. This is what I was hoping to accomplish.
Yeah, you could have took the lens. back
Yeah, I
off.
could have.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Did that with the Sea Star.
Oh, it
this is what
did?
the,
Wow.
that's
Okay.
it. The Sea Star is a nice little piece of kit. It really, really is. I'm so impressed. For $500, how well that did over at Tom's place, it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
So here's another one from Frank.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that too.
Yeah.
Wow, look at
Yeah.
that.
Take
Yep.
a look at that. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Take a look at that.
Nice.
Is that
See
Frank
that
too?
prom.
Yep, that's Frank
Yeah.
too.
Wow,
That's Frank
that's
too.
amazing.
See this prom and everything. Here, that's nice.
Cool.
Oh yeah, another one good shot from Frank here. The diamond ring, very nicely done. Looks like this was at third contact when it was moving away.
That's cool.
Those are
And
from
we
the
can now get-
FLT. Those are from the FLT91. He said.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What camera was he using?
Bailey's.
What camera, Frank?
Yeah, that naked eye prominence was cool, Josh. Yeah,
It really was. Yeah, and so that was a third contact.
that
Way to go, Jackie.
Jackie. Yeah.
Way
That
to
looks
go.
amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what else.
Diamond ring.
Cool.
Yeah. So we got some really
Yep.
good shots.
Yeah,
here.
if anybody has any more, throw them on in there. We'll throw them in and out through the rest of the show.
Yep. Absolutely.
Pretty cool.
So yeah, so if you have a few here, here's go. So this was really fun. And I tried to get it even with my little solar, with my C8. I brought my C8 solar solar filter.
Yep.
Using my phone for some of these.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, so that was
There you
pretty
go.
cool. That was pretty
Yep.
cool. And so here was my setup. Here was the AVX with the DSLR.
Yeah, I haven't seen a comet yet. I have not seen it. So
I'm wondering. I was curious. Did anybody happen to catch Mercury?
no, I saw Saturn and Venus. Jupiter
Okay.
and Venus. Jupiter.
Oh,
and Venus.
did you? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jupiter
Yeah,
and
so
Venus
if
were
you-
pretty distinct out there. So
So you could see that once it was in totality.
yep.
Oh, cool.
It's
That's
funny as it went into totality. We were in a parking lot where all truck stops are and everything, and as it went in totality, as it went into totality, all the parking lot lights started turning on.
turning on.
because they're automatic.
They all started turning on.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, "Turn off the friggin' lights!" But yeah, so yeah, let me see. Do I have? Yeah, I got. Yeah, let's see. So let me see if I can get this up real quick. There we go. So I was able to hang out. Let's see, where is it? There we go. I was able to hang out with Tom.
Yep.
So Tom we were able to give him his plaque for Picture of the Year.
Yep.
Cool.
So that was cool to be able to give that to him in person. I thought that was kind of cool. So another reason to kind of go out there. Let's see. So they had a whole kind of thing in Franklin, Indiana. So it was a cool little town. I mean, it's not bad. They had a whole festival the whole weekend. They were doing different movies in the movie theater. They did like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
They did Interstellar. They did a couple other things. That's another picture of the total solar eclipse. That was just a picture of me on the laptop. You can see the laptop and everything in there. I was just taking a picture. Now, this is what I did with my cell phone at totality. I just wanted to point it up. Hopefully, I didn't burn it out, but I just wanted to see what it looked like, and that's what I kind of got. It's kind of weird. I thought it was kind of cool. And that's one of my shots. That's a single shot. So
That looks great.
yeah. So, and I think that's 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 the only one that I'll show right now because I didn't even go through the data yet because we just literally got home at midnight last night. So, kind of like really cool. You know what I thought that was cool, and I don't know. Did you see the 2017?
I saw it in Arlington, so
But you didn't see this one, right? You were okay. So, um, I was able to see more Corona on this one visually than I was able to see in the 1 minute and 8 seconds than I saw in 2017. I don't know. I was just wondering if anybody else had that kind of experience because I definitely saw visually more Corona this run than 7 years ago. So
I wonder if that has
I was
to do
able to
with
pull
the
this together.
sun's activity or something, maybe. But
could have also been the clouds. I don't know because
Oh.
there was high clouds as well. So
You said you were in Georgia last time, right?
I was in South Carolina in
South
17,
Carolina, yeah.
and then obviously Indiana for this one.
Right.
What do we got here, Eric?
Yeah, this is so when I got home, because it was about we got home at about 9 o'clock that night, and I just went to work.
Look at
So
you.
I just started working, all of the. See if we can pull this out a little bit so you can see.
You just put it back. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
So yeah, I did the majority. All of this was in Lightroom. That I did a lot of the cleanup and saturation and all that and noise reduction, and then I just started layering in Photoshop.
Cool. Yeah, I gotta do a composite with the Corona. I got some of the Corona stuff going. I got to look at the other pictures too and what I got. I think I missed out this year on Bailey's and the diamond ring. I had a little weird kind of fudges with
I had a little diamond ring.
Yep. I see it.
Down there at the bottom, bottom left.
Yeah. So
it's a poor man's diamond. It's meant it's
it's a cracker box
it's
diamond.
Little.
Cracker
There
Jack.
you go. It's a Cracker Jack box diamond.
So from Arlington, Virginia, I got to see basically your first 4 images flipped. Probably 180 degrees or 90 degrees, different. But once it got to like that crescent part, then it just stayed that crescent as you watched it move towards the top and go away. Yeah.
Cool.
But it came in at like 5 o'clock, got to that crescent, and then went up and left at about midnight. So
we got a lot more pictures in.
Tom said you just put some more in the folder, so I'm gonna go here real quick and
Matt put
grab
some in
those.
I got Matt's diamond ring. Yeah, look at this. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's a big diamond.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a big diamond.
That's the Hope diamond.
That's an Elon Musk diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Matt D. Corona. What else we got? Oh, that's Frank again. Nice. All right. Yeah. So Matt D.
Oh, that's nice. A lot of prominence there. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a little baby diamond.
Yeah.
That's cool. Boom.
Star Lancer again. Right?
Yeah.
Another one. And I think this is what he's talking about. This is Venus, I think, if I remember right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Right there.
Yeah, yep, right there.
Is that the last one? Yeah, it's the last one.
Yeah.
A lot of good pictures.
Yeah.
A lot of
amazing.
really, really good.
I think all these might make the NEEF folder because I'll be making the slideshow for NEEF.
Okay.
Because that now it's about get ready for NEEF time. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that the Eclipse is in the rear view, now we look forward to NEEF.
NEEF and then Cherry Springs and then Starfest and then it's gonna be a mess.
Cherry Springs is in June.
Yep. June. It's like the first weekend in June.
So we got what, 10 days? A little bit less than 10 days before NEEF.
10 days from today. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. Oh, I can't believe it's like only 8:30. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, so just since since we're talking about NEEF, check this out. So if you're going to be going to NEEF, you're going to have a chance. And I've been working on this. This is the NEEF giveaway wheel. So
Nice.
we're going to be doing the same kind of thing we did last year with the tickets. And instead of giving away scheduled prizes, we're just going to give away the prizes until we don't have any more. So I got beer cozies, I got polo shirts, I got sweatshirts, I got tote bags, I got wine glasses, calendars, pens. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Plus on there you'll see two $20 gift cards and one $100 gift card. So let's see that.
Oh wow, nice.
So there you got, and I spread them out.
I see three $20 gift cards.
1, 2, yep, 3. I'm sorry, 3 $20 gift cards and one 100. So there you go. So you come in and get your ticket. You don't have to be present to win. We'll put your number up on the board every day. We're gonna do it once an hour for every hour of NEEF. We're gonna give away something.
Cool.
So there you go. So that's pretty cool. I think everybody's tired.
Yeah, I mean
everybody's quiet.
So speaking of tired and I was so focused on getting ready for the Eclipse that for some reason I misstepped on the website and for some reason it didn't. There were a couple pieces that didn't launch properly, so there were no entries. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get any entries pulled. But now, it should be working now, and I set it up so for the next week. It started yesterday, so for the next week, so from Tuesday until next Tuesday, go ahead, start dropping in your images, drop in your Eclipse images, anything you feel worthy that you want to go for image of the week. We're going to choose the top 2. So the top 2 images will represent this week and next week.
There you go.
For April's image of the month. So don't forget to do that. And
I threw one in there, but it's not an Eclipse photo, obviously.
Yep. Well, if you remember, even on the Eclipse, what was it? The annular eclipse that we had last year, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So many people sent in pictures of the annular eclipse, and it didn't win.
Yeah, it did.
It did not win. It did not win.
Yeah, it didn't. I was really surprised.
Yeah, so I had to, because we had an annular eclipse. I said screw it. I added another page and made an honorable mention for the eclipse. So if perchance an eclipse picture does not win, we will have a special eclipse picture of the whatever, and we're gonna choose your eclipse picture that's the best.
Nice.
I don't know where Norm is. Norm probably forgot it. We started at 8. now. He's probably going to show up at 9.
Yeah, he'll pop on at 9 o'clock. Hey, what did I miss?
Oh man. So I was able to secure, just so you know, I was able to secure a deal with Warp Astron.
Oh, you were? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So if anybody's interested in any Warp Astron, the direct drive harmonic / craziness, let me know offline and I'll let you know.
What is their heaviest mount?
It's
it
it's a WD-20. It's called the WD-20, and I believe it holds over 44 pounds, something like the
yeah, it's like 44 pounds. Yeah, 20
yeah,
kilos.
it's like 20 kilos. Yeah, just like the Pegasus.
The Pegasus, yeah.
But it's smaller. It's tinier.
Are they American company or
No,
where are they out?
no,
Where
no,
are they out?
they're overseas. They're China.
Are they?
I believe they're in China as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's servo direct drive.
There's Norm.
Yeah, servo direct drive.
There he is. I'm just waiting.
Forgot it was Wednesday.
I forgot it was Wednesday. All right. Everyone's got the Eclipse hangover. I know. It's fine.
Yeah.
See, 22 kilograms. So 2.2. So like 45.
Yeah,
pounds.
about there, around 44, 45 pounds. Yep. And weighs.
Weighs nothing. What is it?
7 kilos.
I'll tell you right now. Read article. Here you go. I'm just getting all the information from it now, so I didn't get a chance to read up on it. But I know a lot of people have been asking me about it, so I spoke to, I think his name was, believe it or not, I think his name is Jeff, over at Warp Astron, and let's see, because I don't understand. Maybe somebody in the chat could explain it to me. It keeps on saying, I know it's a measure of torque, and I know we talked about it on the chat, or maybe it was last week's show. What is this 50 Nm? I don't know what this Nm is.
I don't know.
Meters.
This has to do with torque, apparently.
Right. Yeah. Newton meters.
Newton meters.
Yeah, that can be translated to foot pounds, or it's a measure of torque. We use that, when torquing bolts and stuff like that. Either it's Newton meters or foot pounds.
Yeah, weighs 5.4 kilograms, so 11 pounds.
11 pounds.
So what's the NM number? 20?
50.
50?
50, 50.
Yeah.
So if you punch in
without a counterweight.
NM in foot pounds. That's about almost 37 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, but how does that translate to, like, let's say, payload?
I guess it would translate to, how close to imbalance you really need to be. It can handle up to 37 pounds of torque.
Yeah, but what is that? What is that? I guess my question would be, what does that equate to an actual payload? You know what I mean?
Wait,
because it's different.
You'd have to ask them.
Yeah. So, and it's strange. I'm actually trying to get. Well, it says load capacity.
Because here I'm looking it up. Newton to pound force conversion. 50 is 11.24 pounds per foot.
Yeah, it looks like 22
pounds per force. Pounds of force.
Yeah, I know, but again, that is not
that doesn't say
that's not a spec that we use in astrophotography. I've never even heard anybody in the astrophotography community say Newton meters. I've never heard that ever in my entire life. It does say load capacity is 22 kilograms, 30 with a counterweight. But it's kind of weird how they do it. I'm gonna have to get some more information. As I get more information from these guys, I'll definitely make make it available on the website once I get it up, because they only have two mounts as it is. They have the 17 and the 20. Very similar to, I guess. Well, no, it's not, because the AM3 and AM5 is a lot more lighter weight than these guys. Let's see. So read article on the 17. Why do all these Chinese websites move so slow?
Because they're hacking your computer while you're doing it.
They already got me. I'm on TikTok. I'm screwed.
With your mashed potato video.
Absolutely. and I did it in heels too. And it's still coming up. When it comes up, I'll let everybody know. But it's just now it finally comes up.
I was reading a little bit on the newtons to pounds per force, and yeah, it's a little. So.
Looks like the payload is 15 kilograms, so 30 pounds on the 17, okay, or thereabouts. 31 pounds. So we'll see.
So it brings up, one of those things that have made me start thinking, because I know we talked a little bit about this earlier, about Warp Astron, possibly coming on board. But it also made me start thinking about, because of all of the, now that we're in NEAF season, you have the vendors, resellers, OEMs. They always do their sales and stuff like that. So it just make you start thinking, even some of the more traditional mounts, not the harmonics or strain waves, but some of the more traditional mounts, how much more they seem to be dropping as far as the sales, the sale price.
Yeah.
It seems. Did that seem that way to you, Dan?
Absolutely.
Like the non-harmonic, the more traditional, they seem to be on sale.
But I think what you're going to see, is the larger mounts are going to be slated to those observatory class mounts. I think you're going to start to see a disappearance of your 44-pound traditional worm drive or belt drive mounts. I think you're going to kind of see them. I think eventually you're going to see them just be gone. I don't think they're going to be around anymore. I think because even the guys like Skywatcher's coming out with a harmonic mount. Ioptron's been on board for a while. But I still think there's going to be a place for those, those rickshaw encoder mounts that are out there, those high class observatory style mounts, like like the plane waves and the software BISC, all the Me 2s and the My Ts, and don't forget the astrophysics Mach line.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that those are not going anywhere, because that begs to say the question, and I know this question's been brought up before. These harmonic mounts, I mean, the largest one right now is, I think, is the HAE 69, right? I think 69, dude. But yeah, so I think that, so the whole kind of thing to me with the harmonics, is, at least my perception of it, is to have a smallish mount that is super lightweight, right?
Easy to carry.
You don't have to carry 25, 40 pounds of counterweights, right?
Exactly.
Now, how big of a harmonic mount is too big to become what it's really meant to be? You know what I mean?
Are you talking observatory grade?
No, I'm talking. Well, no, because we're talking about portability, right? When we're talking about harmonic mounts, right? So, how big does like a C11 to me is getting to the edge of non-portable, right?
Yes.
Something like that. I mean, I'm not going to be walking around with an Esprit 120. Probably, it's probably going to be a too big thing for me. But how? I mean, yes, it's relative to the person, but on a wide field, on a wide range of these critiques, how big of a mount is too big to be considered portable? I guess is my question.
I would say when you reach maybe 20 to 22 pounds, anything beyond maybe 22 pounds, I would say, this is just my opinion, it starts moving out of the realm of portability, of travel portability.
Let's see. So
That's
Well,
just me.
that brings up the questions: will somebody come up with a harmonic drive mount that will be a observatory class that can hold,
And that's one thing Ernie mentioned
over
here as
100
well.
pounds of payload?
Yeah, I mean, the HAE-69, just rounded up to 70. So you're basically 30, 31 pounds away from that point. And and I believe the HAE-69 is around 20 pounds.
yeah, 19.8.
Its weight.
19.8.
19.8 as far as its weight.
And that's obviously just the head. So I mean, I'm if I'm going to carry a 20-pound mount around, I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot lighter than my EQ6.
Trust me, it is.
I'm selling my EQ6 at NEEF. I just tested it today, and it's all packed, ready to go.
Works like a top too.
Oh yeah, it's
Jason made a great point here.
What's that?
I'd still take a large harmonic over, I still take a large harmonic since it doesn't need balance or counterweight.
Okay,
balance to a certain
with one caveat. With one caveat. Please, everybody, just please, if you're going to keep it in an observatory, this is a problem when you keep some harmonic mounts in an observatory. Sometimes they only come with one break.
Yeah.
And that's a problem, because if you're an observatory and you're gone for months and you don't go to that observatory, next thing you know, you open up that observatory. What happens if one of the breaks slip, or you're not balanced exactly right, or whatever the case may be? That over the course of months, it just starts going with gravity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you're in a position like, if you're an observatory with a roll-off roof, let's say, maybe that roll-off roof is really short, and now your counterweights are hitting your roof, and then you move that roof.
But here's the thing, though, Dan, is that you just said the thing, counterweight. Most of the harmonic drive mounts, they're intended not to have counterweight. So that argument as far as having a counterweight being up like this may not necessarily apply, but I do agree with you on having brakes on both axes.
I'm going to disagree with you on that for a second, because you know what? They are made to have counterweights. We just don't need to. They are made to have counterweights. They or else they wouldn't tell you could use a counterweight and you could exceed the weight class, right? So it's made to, I have two people, and you know what? Over the course of months, you may think that that's weighted right? Because it's not going to move while you're sitting there watching it. It's gonna look like it's still. Over the course of months, if you got a really slow drag, I've seen it happen. It's not fun. It will drop on you. But just please, if we're spending $4,000 on mounts, put brakes on both axes, please.
Thank you.
Yeah,
please.
I agree.
Come on.
I do agree with you there. Because the HAE-69 is 10 pounds, the payload is 10 more pounds with a counterweight. And a lot of times with that counterweight is also probably what? 10 pounds on its own.
Yeah.
It's actually just 10 pounds.
10, 11.
Yeah, and again, usually that's usually really kind of like, hopefully, you're on a tripod, so your whole darn thing don't flip over, because most people aren't going to exceed the torque of the harmonic drive. It's more about the weighting of how much stuff you have, and don't lose point of how far you are going out from the center of mass, because the further you go out, the heavier things get. Basic physics. I have two phones in my hand, and if I hold it close to my chest like this, I can be there all day. If I extend my arm like this and try and hold it there for 10 minutes, it's going to start to hurt. And I'm just going to start to get tired. So, just keep that in mind. There's a really good graphic by Astrophysics that shows you how much, as you go inch by inch by inch away from the center of mass, how much that same weight is now at 6 inches, 12 inches, 18 inches out, where it goes exponentially. That same 25 pounds at 0 inches is now 150 pounds at 18 inches away from the center. So you got to think about that too.
But as we've been discussing, when it comes to an observatory grade or something that's going to go indoors into it, and it's going to just basically stay inside an observatory, roll off, clamshell, pod S, whatever.
Yep.
You're not going to take it out of that observatory. It's going to be in there forever, pretty much. Then you get to a point where it doesn't matter then anymore. You just want to try to find the very best mount you can get that has the best tracking and can handle the amount of payload that you hope to eventually be able to put on there and just leave it. So maybe you get to a point where you're like, I get a CQ350 or an H8 or a EQ8,
right?
An EQ8R, that can hold up 110 pounds, or like a CEM120. And then you throw up a C14 or a crazy size nude or a 180 refractor, something like that. You're not gonna. It's not. Who cares about strain waves as long as it does what it's supposed to do? Now, this is the thing for me. When it comes to something like that, I don't want worm gear.
Okay.
I'd rather have belt.
Yep.
Or some other type, maybe friction drive or something like. I just don't want worm gear. When you're spending that kind of money, you're putting, in that type on that type of amount. I don't want to have to think about backlash or anything like that. I wanted to be able to track. I want to be able to not guide for 20 minutes if I wanted to, something like that. So that's my bet.
I mean, I love my EQ8. I mean, that thing still works like a champ. I've had it for 2 years now.
EQ8 beast.
Yeah, but it's on a pier too. So I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's just sitting in my backyard. So I would never ever take that out to like Cherry Springs. I'd rather like, I don't know. I'd rather do something else than do that. I'd rather go make biscuits than drag that thing around.
That's why you have the Pegasus.
Yeah, that's why I have the Pegasus. That's why I'm selling my EQ6. I'm just going to get another mount. Yeah.
Doesn't the EQ8 have worm drive? Doesn't it have a worm gear in it?
I think it's
belt.
The EQ, I think it's belt. The EQ8R,
belt that drives
I think
a worm gear.
EQ8R is belt.
It's belt driven, yeah. Let's see. I'll double check real quick. It's been a while since I looked it up.
So it's belt that drives a worm gear.
Yeah, there was another
like the EQ6 does.
There was another drive. There was another mount.
That's dual belt drives.
Which is it? Who made? Is it the Triton? It's a friction drive that I caught my eye too, and I think that's out of Europe, somewhere in Europe. Was I can't remember the name. JMI, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look it up here.
Well, then Rainbow, don't they make like direct drive?
Yeah.
I'm just looking up something.
It's like a friction drive mount or something like that. The Trident, that's what it is. The Trident by JTW Astronomy.
What the hell is that?
That one looks kind of interesting as well, the Trident. And this one has a 75 kilo payload. So that's a monster of a. So there are several that are out there, especially if we're talking observatory grade. The Triton. Yeah, friction drive, Chris. Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
those,
there's a worm gear on belt drives. It looks like it's more friction than anything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm reading here.
On the EQ8?
On any belt drive, if it's considered a belt drive. It's not
it's
not a belt pulling a gear. If it's pulling a gear, then it's a worm.
Right.
Yeah. The Triton right now is 6335 US from JTW. And this one's payload. Yeah, 75 kilo photographic payload. So for astrophotography,
150 pounds. Yeah.
So 150 pounds.
A little more. Yeah, at another 1,460.
So there you go. I mean, wow.
Nice.
Yes. They're low, very, very low periodic error. They're only 35 kilos, I believe, as far as the head weight and stuff like that. But
yeah, it's really more of a observatory
massive, definite observatory
type
grade.
Yeah.
You know? Like the EQ8R and 8RH, definitely, observatory grade. The CGXL, those are all observatory grades.
Somebody was talking on the Discord about looking at the that Lost Mandy G11.
The G11?
Yeah, I saw that on the chat in the Discord. The G11, the original Los Monte G11 is awesome. I have a little bit of a problem with the G11 hybrid because there's another one that comes out. So I know there's some people out there that use it. I'm just saying I'm just not a fan. It's a personal preference of this what do you call it? The PMC8 G11 hybrid that they came out with Explore Scientific. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't like all these serial cables floating all over the place. It drives me nuts. In this day and age, where I need another computer to hook up to a leg to hook up to the gears in a serial, it just drives me nuts. We're trying to get rid of cables. We're in the age of ASCOM, alpaca, and all this stuff. I mean, enough. Not to mention serial port cables. It's like playoffs. I mean, come on. Who uses serial? You haven't used serial port cables since like the 90s. I mean, come on. Get rid of these things.
I tell you though, this the CQ350 mount.
Yep.
It's really, really nicely priced.
Yeah. And you got 77, right, on that?
77-pound payload. It is a heavyweight. That is, I would even consider that that's definitely observatory grade as far as I'm concerned.
And it's similar to the Ioptrons,
Yep.
that kind of offset.
Yeah, that kind of offset, almost like center balance.
Yeah, center balance. Yeah.
Yep. And it looks very impressive. And the price right now is really good.
It just went on sale. It just went on sale.
Yeah, it just went on sale for like $2,800.
Is that just the head though, right?
Just the head. Just the head with the weights. Yeah.
Right.
So you got 77-pound capacity on it, and it runs on regular 12-volt. So you're good with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just looking for it. That's really. I mean, it's just. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Skywatcher mounts. I do like them. I've used them for years. And they've always.
EQ mod's easy to use.
And now I don't even use EQ mod anymore. I dumped that a couple of years ago.
You're
using the Green Swamp. Yeah, I'm using that. So although I could go back to EQ mod in a second because I know it that well because I've used it for years.
Yeah.
And the EQ mod does a lot more than Green Swamp does, but Green Swamp gives you the basics of what you need to do everything. Meridian flip, everything, and the graphical interface. If you've ever used EQ mod is kind of, when you first look at it, it's like scary. It's like all this.
It's intimidating.
It's really intimidating. You're like, oh my god, I need to be like a science major to run this freaking thing.
Yeah.
And I need to be a computer tech. And the Green Swamp server. The graphical interface is a lot more user friendly, kind of like what Nina is to SGP. You know what I mean? Nina is a lot more user friendly to the normal person. SGP is easy once you know it, and once there's a bigger learning curve with SGP than there is with Nina, in my opinion. But
yeah, but for me, looking at if you're looking at budgetary and stuff like that CQ350 is really, really attractive compared to say the CEM70. And I'm a big Ioptron fan, but you're talking almost $1,000, over $1,000 difference, and you're getting heavier payload, slightly heavier payload, and you're getting a belt driven, not a worm driven. You're getting a belt driven mount. So it makes some good arguments for people who are looking for those types of that weight class and want to have something that doesn't have any backlash or anything like that. So
yeah, the AM3 and 5 are on sale. Well, kind of. You get it. It's not on sale, but you get the tripod free. So, But yeah, so I don't even want to go into the ZWO conversation right now. I'm very disappointed. But
yeah, we can move on from that.
Yeah, I'm not even go there.
Yeah,
and just when you go and to the ZWO booth, just go, hey, is AstroWorld a dealer? And that's it.
I'm touching that with a 10-foot pole.
No, feel free to go right to the booth and say.
I would.
I'm telling you,
I'd stir up that bee's nest in a heartbeat.
No problem. Whoever wants to stir it up, let me know. But we'll do a TikTok on it.
Oh no! Let me go over here to my buddy Nick.
Yeah, but speaking, here's something weird. I don't know if anybody got an email from ZWO. I got an email from ZWO with a Google. It was a Google form.
Okay.
Asking my opinion on mounts. Like what do you what to look for? What do you look for in a mount and things like that? And if ZWO would design another mount, what types of things would you want it to have? So I was definitely like, look, you've got to deal with the weight capacity. You maybe want to increase that weight capacity. And they're asking about certain features like, GPS is nice. Polar alignment, is nice. But another thing is to make sure it's, ASCOM, out and Alpaca compliant.
Yep. ASCOM, Alpaca, GPS definitely, Wi-Fi
GPS,
definitely. Okay, it's got to have Wi-Fi because of alpaca.
Yes.
You know, and please do me a favor, guys. When you're engineering some, please stop putting USB ports on parts of the telescope that move. Why? Why are we doing this? Put it on the bottom. Put it on the sides. Put it somewhere that doesn't move. I don't get it. Why am I putting USB ports on the saddle? Why? Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Good, Carol. Glad the AM5 is working for you. Glad I could help you out with that. So.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't necessarily an email. It was from their Twitter. They posted this on their Twitter account or their X account.
So they were fishing for reviews or comments.
They're fishing for ideas. They're trying to steal ideas from some people to make a new mount. That's all.
They're just grabbing ideas and trying to. So yeah.
Yeah, but definitely, to your point, Eric. Wi-Fi. Absolutely. GPS. Absolutely. Brakes on both axes if it's a harmonic. Absolutely. Compatibility. This and GW doesn't have this problem. They did it right with the saddle, but just make sure that it's compatible with both Vixen and Los Mandi bars. That drives me nuts. And obviously, to your first comment, Eric, the payload capacity has got to be risen to that 40 plus area.
They were asking about budget. They were asking, because I'm looking here, they were asking about, what the budget would be. They gave three or four different choices. Would you be willing to pay more for would you willing to pay more for additional advanced features? Some basic features, I definitely told them. Automatic tracking, GPS, remote control would be nice. And the payload, I was telling them between 31 and 40 kilos.
40 kilos?
Kilograms, between 31 and 40.
Kilogram. 80 pounds? 80 pounds?
Yeah.
A payload?
Yeah, that's what they were asking. Like, what's your desired payload?
You want 80 pound harmonic mount? All right.
I said between 30 and 40 kilos. So, something that's got some more beef to it. Build an AM7.
There has been rumors about that already. So.
Oh, I know. I'm sure there have been.
But I mean, 80 pounds. I don't know. Again, I think that goes back to the point of how big does a harmonic mount get that. That is no longer considered portable. You know what I mean? If that's, because right now the AM5 is what is it? 30 pounds, 32 pound payload?
It's like 30 some pounds.
Yeah, it's like 15 or 17 kilograms, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So it's around 30 to 35 pounds payload.
Right. So the AM7 is probably going to be in that 44. That number 44 seems to be pretty standard. For whatever reason, but I mean, you're looking at if you're looking at an HAE 69 plus more, if you want that, 40 kilogram, 80 pound payload.
One thing was
like I was saying, if you're looking for something that is going to be stationary, you're not going to
right. Absolutely.
Is that harmonic drive mount going to be better than a belt drive mount for your observatory?
Or at that point, a direct drive,
and that's what I'm saying. So when it comes to observatory grade, harmonic, it's not necessary because I'm never taking it out of the observatory. Right. I'm going to always leave it on my pier. So as long as if it's friction drive, if it's belt driven, as long as I get, low PE, no backlash, it can guide like a dream. It can track like a dream. I have some decent cable management, for it. USB 3, please. And to your point, Dan, get it off the top of the head. Put it
Anywhere that
towards
moves, don't put it just.
Yeah, don't put it there. Don't put it like on the deck axis or anything like that. You know, get it lower.
That's why Pegasus did it right. You know, they made this cylinder in the middle that houses all the electronics that don't move, that kind of sit on the edges, and then then the front moves where it's kind of like a Los Mandi-ish kind of thing, where the kind of deck and the RA are just in the front. Nothing's in the back. Nothing in the back moves at all. So they got the USB, the power in, power out, whatever, all in the back part of the whole thing.
All
so
in the back. Yeah. So those are the things for me personally that are important.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Pete. Like loop throughs for the wiring if you have to.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Loop throughs.
Not like the what is that? Like the Ioptron has that. And,
like the Ioptron.
Yep.
They have cable management, internal looping. For internal wiring, stuff like that, to keep that. So because that is, for me, that is a big thing, especially because that plays, into your balance a bit. With your balancing, that can play. That additional wiring that's hanging off behind. And just draped onto the floor, to the ground. That can play a part in that balancing act that you're trying to do. Before you can do it internally.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'll make it even more descript that I said before. You said the USB input, but output on the saddle is okay. To me, it's not. I don't like it. I don't like any wires on anything that has any pinch points where it could move. The saddle's going to move, right? It's going to move. If
plus,
you have,
where do those wires go through the saddles? Through the pivot point, and they're potentially going to get twisted, mangled.
I'm not. That's why I never bought the saddle for the Pegasus.
For the Pegasus.
And I'm not going to, because number one, I don't need it. It's a Wi-Fi saddle. Why do I need more USB ports on the saddle? Don't know why. So I don't need it. It's just too much. If you have an ASI Air, if you have an ASI Air, don't use the Pegasus because it's a nightmare. But if you have the ASI Air with the USB ports and everything, you don't need more USB. What do you need? You got your focuser. You don't have. If you're using the ASI Air, you don't have a rotator yet. We've been. It's been now a year. This Saturday will be a year.
Waiting for the CCA.
And we held it. We touched it. We looked at it, and that was the last we saw of it. Was a Neve. But I just don't like having things wires. I suck at wire management as it is. The last thing I need is to put a wire on something that's going to move where I'm working all night and I'm out there and all of a sudden it goes to the second object that I have, turns the other side, flips, does a meridian flip, and next thing you know, my camera's out or something. It's just.
I have questions concerning the PE part too. So if you're going to have something big enough to hold a C11 or C14, do you want one of those, mounts where it's going to have that kind of PE that the plane waves have? I mean, like the harmonic drives have, or would you rather have something that's not going to?
I'd rather have like the L350.
We all would love to spend, 16 grand on a.
But I'm just saying that.
But what I mean is like the PE on your EQ8 is probably not that bad.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like, why would you want a harmonic drive where it's going to have it when?
But here's the thing, and a lot of people get tore up about the PE numbers of harmonic drives. 300 and 400, and it's really high periodic error. I've had this little Pegasus, and you can't see it, but it's over there still.
Right.
PE means nothing to me with these because it gets guided out. It's not a problem. Now, when you're at C14 level,
correct. That's what I mean. With a bigger focal length,
yeah,
it might make a difference.
It gets more.
It'll get more pronounced. Absolutely.
It's more exaggerated, exactly.
But it does get guided out. I mean, it's still 300 peak to peak or 350, whatever it is with the Pegasus. But I'm not going to put a C14 on that.
No,
right.
9.25 is about the max on this, I think. So that's something that I wouldn't do. Now, if I'm getting a C14, it's going on the EQ8.
Yeah.
Where the periodic error is, so.
So, what have you guys been? So we got through the Eclipse. Let's talk a little bit about, so we got through the Eclipse. Let's talk a little bit about what's out there right now. I mean, you're still in Galaxy season. Have you had a chance to do any imaging there, Dan, yet?
No. I'm finally, honestly, I'm in NEEF mode right now. So, and in all fairness, I am not doing anything until the Islanders either get kicked out of the playoffs or make the playoffs. So I'm kind of like I'm in a holding pattern right now because it's too damn tight in our division.
It is tight.
And it's kind of like one of those things. I'm gonna for the next 4 games, I'm gonna be holding my breath. So.
You
but
and me both.
But as far as imaging is concerned, I got a lot of plans ready to go. I got everything. I'm not worried about telephone lines anymore because of the tests that I did with the new rejections of WBPP. Not even blur exterminator, just takes it to even a better level of rejection. But WBPP did a very good job with the new release that was put out, I guess, about 6 months ago. That whatever they did to it, or maybe it was me that I just got lucky, but it took those streaks right out. So my north is now open to me again. So that's going to help out a lot. So I'm hoping to do a lot more stuff this spring, summer, fall. I also got my beach permit. So I'll be able to go to the beach and get the stuff that's lower.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, that's lower. Like I really want to do the Blue Horse Head. I tried to get it last year at Cherry Springs, but I wasn't going to get a lot of data, so I stopped because it skims right above the tree line. So from Cherry Springs, it doesn't get very high. The tree line extends to about 25 or 30 degrees almost. So, I mean, depending on what tree. So it kind of skims across. And even Row Ophiuchus kind of skims across the tree line. So those two really, at least for those two objects, Cherry Springs is not a prime place for that. I would do that at a beach where I got more of a space where I could get more data, because over the 2 days, I think I timed it out for the Blue Horse Head over 2 nights. If I was imaging those 2 nights, I was probably only going to get about 6 hours through the 2 nights. So it's not going to be enough. So that being said, I think those are going to be my 2 objects. I'm still in the process of finishing my astrophotography meets D&D collage. I still am trying to finish that up. I need to get the Medusa. I need to get Thor's helmet again. I don't like the way that came out, so I'm going to redo it. What else? The Owl Nebula. I want to get that when that pops up a little bit higher too. Obviously the Northern Dragon, that SH2. I want to get that. What is it? The Flying Dragon, I think it's called.
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Right.
Yep, the Flying Dragon. And there's a couple other ones that I got already. I got the Wizard Nebula. I got a couple. I got the Hercules cluster. I got those. So I only need like 3 more objects, and then I put the logo in the middle, and we're good.
Show Greg's video. I think I did already.
No, Greg's you didn't. Greg's must have just been put up.
Put it up. Okay, so let me go.
I had to pull my mount and everything in because we had to have a roof put on. So they were like, can't have anything out there in the way. They're going to be chucking stuff off the roof to redo the roof. So I'm like, I had to pull everything in. Now that they're done with that, I'll get it back out. But the weather was terrible. I mean, it's just, we don't have anything coming up weather-wise. Maybe Saturday, I think
I have it here. No, that's not a video.
I got Frank's. I don't see any.
No, I don't see. I see Spaghetti Nebula.
I don't. Yeah. As far as for okay, let me go back and critique my. No, I don't see it.
says it's in the Eclipse folder.
It definitely is not. There's not a video there. There's only one.
Yeah, it's nothing in there.
There's only one video in the Eclipse 2024.
Wait a minute. Is this drone MP4?
I see that, but I don't know why they would do that.
He says it's called Drone. Yeah, so maybe.
Oh, it's called Drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that one here.
I got the
52
drone.
meg.
You got to download it.
Yeah.
I'm downloading it now.
Yeah, I'm downloading it.
MP4.
I got it downloading.
All right, cool. I got it here. Hold on. So let me fire up. Let me share my screen and then I'm going to watch this guy. Hold on. Oops. Put it in the wrong thing.
It was right there.
Yeah, no, I see it. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That's pretty wild.
That's crazy. Look at that,
How dark it got. Wow.
That's
Lights on and everything.
Wow.
That's just crazy. Nice.
Didn't get that dark here.
Nope.
No. That's crazy.
Wow.
But whoever was in Dallas, they lucked out because my parents, they live just outside of Dallas, and so they told me that it was really touch and go for them with the clouds and everything, and then just when totality hit, things just worked out and the clouds disappeared, got out of the way, and they were able to get some really nice shots of totality. But just first contact up until totality, they were just like no clouds, no, and they were just stuck. But it all worked out for them, so happy for them.
Nice. All right. What else is going on?
Right. So I've been working on the Draco trio.
Okay.
So it's one of those. I'm going after the Leo trio at some point, but right now I'm facing everything north and working on Draco. One of the big things that I'm struggling with the pod is my offset, because you should offset it a bit.
Yep.
And my best skies are north and south, are directly north and south. So me looking at the Draco trio, at about midnight, it was to the point where I was getting to the roof, so I lost so I had to go outside and turn it. I want to find some way to get some sort of maybe a PTZ or something.
Yep.
Because I can't because the offset, the way I have it, it favors more the south, right? So when I'm imaging the south,
excuse me,
that's
sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, because if I turn it either east or west, eventually I would get some great shots. But then when it flips, now I'm covered by
You're
the
not
clamshell.
centered anymore. Yeah.
No. So
That's why you
so
need
I've
the
been
offset to be automated. So,
yeah, true.
I'm telling you.
That would be nice. So I have been looking at HP. I think it's marine grade plastic, HPF. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, Simon Lewis is on his way to New York.
Oh, he is, huh?
Yep.
He's coming he's coming up. So yeah. So I'm going to see if I can try to find a way to build a PTZ. So that'll be maybe one of the next goals is to build that's kind of like roll off. So I don't miss out. And then I can send that maybe east or west, because to my east, right here, I've got this huge maple that blocks east, so I may as well just slide it over there, and then just that way I can at least get north and, everything up north to the northwest. I can get northeast, northeast, and northwest. I can get southeast, southwest, and south, but anything directly east or west, I got trees just fighting it. So
nice.
Yeah, Tom, we had some great weather. I mean, it was touch and go there, watching. That's one of the crazy things about an eclipse is even, being so rare to occur over land, but then you've got to account for, keeping your fingers crossed and really taking into account that weather and watching, and you're watching like a hawk for a week.
Sorry, guy.
Any ideas for some out of the ordinary targets for a Red Cat 51 on no moon nights? I've been imaging IFN on Polaris, and we'll be getting on boats in the Cigar. Need targets for using an Antlia Alp T during moon.
An Alp T during moon.
Yeah, so during moonless nights or during full moons.
I guess
I guess the first thing I would ask is which Alp T are you using? Because there's HA03, there's O3S2, there's which Alp T. I'm assuming it's HA03, but just let me know what your which Alp T are you using, because there is a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I would be. Let me close the door. I'm getting TV in my ears. Hold on.
If we're talking as of right now, with it being galaxy season, it's kind of hard to. I mean, you can go after Markarian's chain
with an Alp T. That's a narrowband thing. So
yeah, but that's a narrowband. HA03. So all of the narrowband targets.
If I was doing it, and I know this is kind of weird, since we are in galaxy season, I would take the narrowband if you don't have just a straight out HA. I would take the narrowband and get some HA in some of these galaxies and split the channels.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I would do, but there's not I mean, there's not a lot of cool dual, those color, like the nebula for like Veil Nebula palette type items out now,
Yeah, not right now. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait until next month, like later on, late next month, middle to late next month, then it'll start coming back.
But you can split the HA out there and get some HA for the galaxies, and then do the rest with the galaxies.
Yeah. So yeah, Carol, that's for this time of year, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, because I mean, if you take a look at it, there's so many different Alp what else? Let's see. There's the Alp T dual band, S2H beta too. There's so many. There's so many different things out there that
Hey, did you ever get any more of your player ones come in yet?
Not yet. Wait, they gave me 3 cameras to use as displays. I don't think I'm going to get them before. I'm going to get the display models before Neve, but I haven't gotten any of the other ones yet. Any of the cool
Which
cameras.
one did they give you for display?
What was it? A Uranus, a Poseidon, and I forgot what the other one was. It was Uranus, Poseidon, and one other one. So I forget which one it is. So.
Be surprised if you said a Zeus.
No, they're not going to give me a Zeus. although I did sell 3 this year, so I mean. All right, it's 9.
Have a good one, Ernie.
Bye, Ernie. All right, well, so we're getting ready for Neve. I got to get ready for this Friday. Like I was talking about this Friday, I'm actually going to the Met game. My niece is singing the national anthem at the Met game. So I think I don't know. I don't know if she's got a solo part or if it's part of a group. I just know that she's singing. So
that's,
we
going dark on Friday.
I was thinking about putting either. I was thinking. Well, I'm not going to go live from the game, but I mean,
right.
But
who are they going to lose to? Right.
Royals.
Oh.
So I was thinking about just throwing an old video footage up. An old show. We'll throw one up there.
Sure.
And then when the following Wednesday and then the following Friday. So the next 2 Fridays we're going to be dark because then the next Friday is Neve. So.
Is there a player one that can double as a guide and a planetary camera?
Most of the planetary cameras can do double duty.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, all the ones that they label as planetary cameras you can use as guiders. Although they do have a line that the Xena, the Ceres, the Sedna, that they label as guide cameras because they're the bullet cameras. Those little thin ones. I'm missing one. What is it? Xena, Sedna.
Yeah, Josh. We did talk a little bit about image of the week. That because of my schedule and working on building up to the Eclipse, something happened on the website. I thought I had it set up, but it didn't work out that way. So now you can from yesterday to next Tuesday. Everybody, the Google Drive is open for submissions, and we will take the top 2 winning entries, and they will move forward to image of the month for April.
But you didn't announce last week's winner because we didn't have a show Friday.
I thought I did, or didn't I not?
You did not.
No, unless if you did it on your own.
Yeah, that's right. We were out. No, but I did already post it out there, so I can share it out here.
Whoops.
So whoops, hey, just one of those moments. So it's out there.
It's been a rough week, Come on, give everybody a break.
It's been a crazy week.
I think we got Dave keeping us on the rails here. So.
Image of the week winner for last week. Congratulations.
Oh shoot, that's why he wanted it up there. He has this ulterior motive over here all the time. He's like, oh, by the way, did you do last week? No, I definitely know you didn't. I know you didn't do it.
Tom texted me, said he wanted me to mention it.
Oh yeah.
I tell you something. This was a great shot though. I love the HA of the nebulated area in here and the HA regions, but also the veins of the spiral of the arms. This is fantastic. And even with the detail you have of the smaller galaxy over here. That's being sucked into the whirlpool. So congratulations, you two. So nicely done. So, but don't forget, like I said, next image of the week is on April 19th. So the top 2 winning selections will move forward. And voting will go from next Wednesday to Friday. So we got the entry period right here. So go ahead and put in your entry. And we've got still time for voting for the image of the month for last month. So do not forget. So far, we got 46 votes for image of the month.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me move this back here. Yeah. Cool. Anything else you guys want to bring up? Because I got brownies waiting for me.
Yeah, brownies waiting for you. You got priorities. Right? You got priorities. No, like I said, it's been a crazy, I'm glad everybody enjoyed. We were able to get to go and experience the Eclipse. We're able to, that everybody got back safely. We didn't hear about anybody, losing their vision. So everybody played smart, stuff like that. No camera sensors getting burned up,
except for my iPhone, like obviously. But I mean,
or me, hey, I didn't have to worry about one of my cameras getting burned out because I left the freaking lens cap on it. Way to go, Eric!
Rock and roll, man. It happens. Oh.
So
that's
yeah,
so funny.
Awesome.
That is.
Yeah, but you got some good picks anyway, so you're fine. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with what it's a great experience. So I was asking Robin just when I got back, I asked her yesterday. I was like, "All right, so Spain or Iceland?"
Iceland, then Australia. Australia in 4 years, I think, right?
Australia, New Zealand. I was telling you,
What time of the year is it going to be in Iceland?
I don't know. It's probably gonna be middle of winter, of course, probably.
Well, no, probably. I would imagine it's got to be summer.
Yeah, because
I didn't look. I just looked at the year. I didn't look at the month. So.
Yeah. Or you can wait a little bit longer and go to Egypt, and it's going to be right there
over the pyramids.
Oh man, that would be a picture.
That's 2027, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh my God, can you imagine?
That
could be the end of the, that could be the end of the
Frank's
world,
already got the date, August 2nd, 27.
There you go. Oh, it's not going to be that hot in Egypt.
Yeah, 6+ minutes of totality.
Dude, we could do like, I'm gonna go get like the staff and the little thing from Indiana Jones. the staff of Ra. The staff of Ra.
Oh man!
Make sure you cut it to the proper length.
But bring one them back to those whose God it is. Oh God! Yeah. All right, awesome. Oh well, that was weird.
Yeah,
I heard like massive feedback was.
If you get for 24, if you can wait 24 years, get it in Oklahoma.
Egypt may be a bad place to travel, but I still want to. I really want to go see the pyramids. I think even if it's just to go in for a couple hours and jet out, and go back to civilization, so we don't end up in a hostel somewhere.
My friends that went to Egypt last year, they had a blast.
I'm sure. I really want to go there. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to Greece and see all the stuff there. And I want to see the Colosseum and scream, "Are you not entertained?" All right, fellas. We're off the rails here. Don't forget, Friday night we're going to be dark. And the next Friday night we're going to be dark. Wednesday will be our Neef setup night. So we'll be talking about NEAF and all the stuff that NEAF has to offer. Don't forget that we have, it looks like we're going to have Alan Mitchell as our next guest. So I'm going to lock that in. So that's going to be cool. If you don't know Alan Mitchell, check him out. He's on, I think he's Spaced Out on TikTok. So go check that out. He's got a really good TikTok. It's going to be great to have him on again. I haven't seen him in a couple of years. So, all right. Any final thoughts, fellas?
Just,
before we go,
good pictures, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah,
Awesome.
great
Thanks
pictures.
for sharing.
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't get that kind of experience, but I knew you guys would take care of me.
Yeah, and real quick, if we haven't really mentioned it, we lost an incredible astrophotographer about a week ago.
Alan.
Alan Wallace.
Yep.
And he was one of the guys who also, when I got started, that I followed his travels.
Yep.
And his page, his YouTube, everything. He decided to quit his job and go full-time astrophotography, traveling around the world. And he was lost to us by an illness, and he was really young. But my deepest condolences to his family. May he rest in peace. And we lost a good one. We lost a great imager. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So peace be with you, my friend.
All right. All righty. So it's 9:42. I'm gonna go get my go get not the regular brownies, guys. They're not filled with anything. They're just regular brownies. And
so he says.
I saw that in the chat, but it looks like Tom's got some brownies waiting for him. It looks like either he made them or Patty made the brownies. So go have your brownies. I'm gonna have mine. And don't forget, again, Friday we're going dark. Next show will be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be doing a Get Ready for NEAF show. And also, I think, are we going to do the following week is also Image of the Week? Or are we doing it all on Wednesday? Or are we waiting till the following Friday?
No, because the poll closes next on the 19th for Image. So
that's Friday. So then we'll do the Image of the Week on, unless if you pop, well, I don't know if you're going to pop on either. When are you coming to NEAF? What day are you showing up?
That Friday. I'll be in on the 19th. I'll be flying in on the 19th.
Oh, good. So go right to the field. You can help me set up.
There you go.
Me and my buddy Chris will be setting up, so it should be fun. So if you want to go down, we're going to be there about noon. We might be done by the time you get in. So just
okay.
when do you land? When do you land?
Gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, so you're probably going to be in the afternoon anyway. We'll probably be done. So
okay.
All right, cool.
It's going to be a great time.
Yep, as usual.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Have a great night, guys. Take care. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Good guys.
See ya.
Bye-bye.